Hello there everybody, and welcome to Nancy Drew Curse of Blackmoor Manor for the DVD. In this video, I am going to play through chapter number 2. My passcode is 14774. And this chapter is mainly about solving puzzles inside Nancy's room. So here's something I find interesting about the DVD version. Look what happens when Nancy moves around the room. We get little scenes of Nancy moving from place to place. In the original PC version of the game, moving around the room looks like this. So as you can see, the DVD version of this game comes with additional animation. It's pretty nice. One of the things that is not pretty nice about the DVD version is the background music. I don't know if this is a problem with my DVD specifically, but every time I go to a different screen or perform a different action, the background music disappears for 4 seconds. So, for example, I press the enter button. 1, 2, 3, 4... background music, okay? Now I press the enter button again. 1, 2, 3, 4... and there's the background music. Yeah, I think I would like the game better if it had the background music playing all the time rather than having to constantly load the background music, but that's just a minor complaint. Here, what you want to do is solve the Starchart Puzzle, and this is different from the PC version of the game. Notice we have a star symbol thingy in the upper right-hand corner. That's not there in the PC version, it's only here in the DVD version. What you want to do is match the chart with that special symbol. For example, the links is in the center of the chart, and the center of the symbol is all black. So that's how you solve the puzzle there. In the PC version, what you have to do is get the coat of arms and listen to a song about Bridget. Bridget with her eyes so bright looks towards heaven at midnight. So here is the puzzle box. It's right over here on the chair. We start with the links, and the links needs to be all black. So what you have to do is press the button on the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Wonder what this is.
This gives us the telescope lens.
This lens is supposed to go into a telescope that sits on a tripod.
And what we want to do is use the telescope lens on another puzzle right here in Nancy's room. You go right over here and then use the telescope lens. This reveals a puzzle. To solve the puzzle, you will have to go to Nancy's phone, but first let me check the task list. The task list is basically going to tell you what you have to do. So this is how I knew that I had to do the star puzzle, and that it's how I knew that I had to do the lens puzzle. Now for Nancy's phone. Go to the web, go to the internet, search online, and find my video walkthrough in order to figure out the solution. I mean, search for, the stars to learn that these are zodiac symbols. You want to press the zodiac symbols in the order shown on the screen. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. And that will be your solution. Press all 12 symbols in the correct order. the order is the same in both versions of the game. And solving the puzzle gives us the moon key. Now that we've solved the puzzles inside Nancy's room, we are going to talk to Lulu. Talk to Lulu, everybody. Not sure how Nancy knows who Lulu is at this point in the game. We haven't met Lulu yet, but maybe Nancy is just really, really good at guessing. Lulu is going to be on the other side of the hallway. So just go all the way down the hall and you'll meet Lulu. Oh yeah, there are also doors. We also have rooms. For example, this is Linda's room.
She's probably sleeping.
Linda's probably sleeping, so let's not bother her. However, we should talk to Mrs. Drake, right? As soon as we showed up, she said, "Oh, once you unpack, please meet me in the conservatory."
This must be Mrs. Drake's room.
So let's talk to Mrs. Drake.
Mrs. Drake, is that you?
Whoa, Mrs. Drake sounds out of it.
Hello, Mrs. Drake, are you in there? Oops.
I didn't arrange for you to visit Blackmoor Manor so you could spend your time scaring the wits out of elderly women.
But I really had no idea Mrs. Drake would react like that. I mean, all I did was knock on her door.
It was the dead of night. What on earth were you expecting? For her to get up and have tea with you?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrov. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Well, unfortunately, what's done is done, and there's nothing more to be said. Well, there's one more thing.
I'm fired?
Bingo.
Oh, I just got fired because Mrs. Drake totally overreacted. Does she always scream when somebody knocks on her door? That is a woman who loves her sleep. Do you hear that? A ghost. A ghost. A ghost!
Oh, it's just a parrot.
Scared ya?
No, you didn't.
Did you? Did you?
Polly want a cracker?
Not Polly.
What's your name?
Lulu. 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 Lulu.
Okay, I get the point. Lulu.
Lulu. Lulu. Lulu. Lulu. Say goodnight, Gracie.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone's sleeping. Go to your room and set your clock.
What time do most people get up around here?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Set your clock for 6 a.m. Sweet dreams.
Bye, bird.
Lulu.
So that is Lulu, everybody's favorite parrot. As Lulu said, we need to go back and set our alarm because it's the middle of the night. If we try to talk to people in the middle of the night, they'll probably scream like crazy and get us fired. And we can't explore downstairs.
I can't get in there right now.
Yeah, we can't get in there right now. There's like an invisible force field or something. Yeah. Let's just go back to our room. Now, if you've played the other version of the game, you probably remember the alarm clock has buttons and things like that. The alarm clock is a little bit different here on the DVD version. Basically, whenever you're told that you can use your alarm clock, you can use your alarm clock. You can't use your alarm clock at other times. And really, you can't set your alarm clock for any time other than the specific time you're aiming for. So here's how it works. Set the alarm to 6 a.m. 10:15 p.m.? Really? Mrs. Drake is screaming that loud because somebody woke her up at 10:15 p.m. Really?
What is that?
3:15 a.m., huh?
Maybe I'd better have a look around.
Either we've got something weird going on in the middle of the night, or Nancy has serious jet lag and she's just imagining things.
Who is that?
I recognize that high-pitched scream! That's Mrs. Drake!
I wonder if these are what made those red eyes I saw outside the night I arrived.
So the mysterious villain in a cloak dropped this. This is how those eyes appeared in the previous video. So, can I go downstairs and chase the villain? Is that what I do now? Chase the villain?
I can't get in there right now.
Oh, yeah, right. We can't go downstairs and chase the villain. Let's just go back to Nancy's room and finish the chapter. Actually, hold on a second. Can I go up the stairs?
I can't get in there right now.
Ah, obviously not. No, we can't go up the stairs. That's a ridiculous idea. So there you go, everybody. That is the end of chapter number 2. This is the passcode to start on chapter number 3.